Please remain standing for the presentation of colors and singing of the national anthem. Please be seated.
Good afternoon, and welcome members of the Board of Education, school faculty and staff, proud parents, families, friends, and most importantly, welcome to our Indianola High School graduate class of 2025. Graduates, today is not just about an ending, but it's also about a celebration of new beginnings. As we honor the achievements of the class of 2025, today is a significant milestone in your life timeline. It is a culmination of 13 years of learning, growing, and persevering. And today, you have accomplished something no one can ever take from you. It's your education. It's yours and yours alone. And it's a powerful foundation upon which you will continue to build no matter what path you take next. As we celebrate your achievements today, we also recognize the invaluable support systems that stood by your side along the way. To your parents and guardians and families, thank you. Your love and encouragement and sacrifices have played a vital role in each of your graduates' journey. To our dedicated educators and staff, your commitment to nurturing both hearts and minds has laid the foundation for them today. And now, class of 2025, you step into a new chapter, one filled with opportunity, challenge, and promise. As you leave Indianola High School and go out into the world, know this: you are now our gift to the world. You carry with you not only your knowledge and accomplishments, but also the hopes and dreams of all who have believed in you along the way. On behalf of the Indianola School District Board of Education, our staff, and the entire school community, congratulations. Carry with you the lessons learned, the friendships made, and the memories you have. Believe in yourselves, trust in your abilities, and never forget, you have already achieved something extraordinary. The journey ahead is now yours to shape. As we continue with our ceremony, I'd like to introduce the school board members who have played an important role in all of your accomplishments and have set the stage for the success and with their support at the board table. Participating in today's ceremony are Mr. Rob Keller, Mr. Mac Rankin, Ms. Sue Wilson, and Dr. Ryan Whirling. Those unable to join us today are Mr. Eric Christensen, Mr. Ben Metzger, and Mr. Tim Mills. Please join me in thanking them for all of their service to our school community.
Good afternoon. Congratulations to the class of 2025, and best wishes to you and your future plans. My name is Joe Reynolds, and I am a Wall of Distinction Committee member. The Wall of Distinction Committee is honored to be given time during this special graduation day to honor an outstanding graduate or educator. The folder you received as you entered contains information and criteria for the selection process. If you are aware of someone deserving of this distinction, please refer to the program for details. Today, we are very pleased to present Larry Stone, the class of 1964, to be inducted as a Noble graduate. Larry Stone went from dissecting frogs in the IHS biology lab and writing essays in English class to composing newspaper and magazine features. His career path led to a biology degree from Coe College in 1968 and a master's in journalism from the University of Michigan in 1970. Larry was an outdoor writer and photographer for the Des Moines Register for 25 years, from 1972 to 1997. He later worked as a freelance writer, photographer, public speaker on natural history, and an advocate for conservation. He is the author or co-author of 5 books. Larry's work has received awards from the Outdoor Writers Association of America, the Iowa Academy of Science, and several conservation and environmental organizations. He has served on the Clayton County, Iowa Conservation Board and the Humanities Iowa Speakers Bureau. It is my honor to present Larry Stone with the Notable Graduate Award. Please join me in congratulating him as he makes his way to the microphone to say a few words.
Well, the congratulations really need to go to all of you. We share the privilege of having graduated from Indianola High School, which will open the door to a world of opportunities and experiences. As an example, Bob Scobie, my high school biology teacher, took us to the wilds of southwest Iowa to see the snow goose migration. And he didn't really think it was weird when I decided to boil some bones to recreate a fox skeleton. We hated the essay test that Don Gibson made us take in his world history class, but that really taught me a lot about writing. And Mr. King Wisdom, that was his real name, King Wisdom, tolerated our ramblings in his speech class, but he also taught me how to get up and speak in front of a crowd such as you. So, each of you has a distinct, your own view of opportunities out there in this wonderful wild world. Take advantage of them. Thank you, and again, congratulations to all of you.
I want to start out by thanking everyone for being here. And I want to welcome all of our parents. Okay. Trade you. Thank you. That's all right. I want to start out by thanking everybody for being here, and I want to welcome all the parents, guardians, grandparents, family, and friends of all of our 2025 graduates. And I want to start by congratulating all of our 2025 graduates. And as we are all graduating, that means we are all moving on. We're all moving on from Indianola High School. Many of us will be moving on from the city of Indianola, and some of us might even be moving on from the state of Iowa or the friends that we've made over the past however many years we've all been here. The last few days have been, and the next few days will be, a great time to reflect on our lives until this point. Hopefully, our last day of school, or last tests, or for some of us, visiting our old elementary schools has brought back good memories from the past potentially 13 years. I wanted to take this time to help us all with the reflection process. I've made a list of memories, both good and bad, that I think will be fun for each of us to look back on so we can accurately remember our high school years. Everybody remembers that fun study hall as underclassmen when we didn't have enough homework to keep us all busy. Most of us had to drive to Des Moines with our friends at some point because there's just no good food in town. Lots of us would stay out until exactly curfew with those friends because you just don't want to go home yet. Many of us participated in school activities such as choir, band, FFA, and sports. And many of us attended those school activities such as football games on Friday nights where we all made sure to only cheer for our team and never against the other team. The last few weeks, we've also all been busy going to our friends and peers' graduation parties and maybe having our own. Shout out to the Wedmores for their taco bar. That was incredible. Most of us also attended a few school dances, like homecoming and prom. And every single one of us just loved taking math tests. And we all as one hoped for that snow day every cold winter morning, and we were all disappointed when we had to be here at 8 a.m. more often than not. We all have different memories or experiences with the situations I just mentioned, so I hope that each of you can reflect on those memories in the way that best fits your experience. But officially, school is coming to an end today. We're past high school, we're adults now, and all we're going to have from high school are memories and a diploma. So I encourage everyone to remember this time fondly. As I'm sure we've all heard, it's supposed to be all downhill from here. They say you don't know you're in the good old days till you've left them. We don't know if these are going to be our good days or if our good days are still ahead of us. So hopefully we can all appreciate the fun we've had and the friends we've made before we leave. I encourage everyone to look back on high school with fond memories of friends and football games and not as a place full of stress, tests, and gross bathrooms. We're about to enter a new stage of our lives, and I know a lot of us are nervous about it. A lot of us are leaving town or going out of state, and that's scary. But I'm not worried because I look around this room and I see nothing but people with the skills to succeed in life. All our skills are different, but every single person here has some ability that will allow them to be successful, and I know that every single one of us can make the most of our opportunities. So congratulations to everyone for graduating, and good luck to everyone with all of your future endeavors. Thank you.
It's fitting that we host commencement here. Middle school. It's where it really starts. Class of 2025, I have so much I would like to say to you, and I'm sure that doesn't shock you, more than I could possibly fit into one speech. But before I get to that, I want to address all of you, my fellow adults gathered here today to welcome these rapscallions to whatever it is adulthood is supposed to be. My name's Quinn Whitaker. I've had the fortune of teaching these fine folks language arts over the last 4 years, and I hope you're as impressed by them as I am, because they're really impressive, more than they realize. I'm going to talk to them today about being the best version of yourself. What do you think of that, fellow adults? When were you the best version of yourself? Maybe today, maybe 20 years ago, maybe both. But I've got two guesses I'm pretty confident in. It wasn't you at 13 years old, and it wasn't you during 2020. I'm guessing we can generally agree there, right? Junior high's awful, and COVID wasn't much better. Now imagine going through both of them at once. They did. They went through the weirdest time of their lives during the weirdest time of our lives. And here they are, 5 years later, high school graduates, and they're good. They're a good bunch. That's nothing to scoff at. They came of age under surreal circumstances in a world that was unrecognizable overnight. And they're here, and they're good. That's admirable. That's laudable. That is worthy of applause. Let's give it up for them. One more thing before I get to you guys. While I'm on 2020, I would like to shout out the IHS class of 2020 who didn't get this day the way they deserved. And I'm sure we have a few 2020 grads scattered here across this building, and let's give them a brief round of applause too. Thank you, grown-ups. On to you, class of 2025. Let's talk about being the best version of ourselves. And let me tell you, I'm glad I'm through all that, like wearing a suit and acting semi-acceptably. I feel like the inverse of the Steve Buscemi meme, you know, like, how do you do, fellow adults? It wasn't working. I'm so proud of you guys. I was in your position 15 years ago, full of ambivalence, excited and terrified, happy and sad, hearteningly hopeless and hopelessly heartened. Graduation is probably the most bittersweet rite of passage. Weddings are typically joyous, and funerals, typically melancholy. But graduations, they're both and everything else. Someone in this room will sob from joy. Someone in this room will sob from sorrow. Someone in this room will leave as soon as the one name they actually care about is announced, sparking glares, scowls, and perhaps even a hiss from surrounding spectators. Irritation, devastation, elation. So much happening, such incongruence, such little symmetry. Welcome to life, class of 2025. I don't have much advice for you. I've lived a little longer, but it hasn't led to many answers. We met months before my 30th birthday. You recall? Maybe. Some of you are too fixated on discussing the Island Boys to remember. Next Bradshaw surely does, though. I'm sure he remembers his independent reading books. Clive Barker's horror anthology masterpiece known as Books of Blood. I had long hair. It was weird. I didn't want to accept what my mirror and Graciela Petrowski was reminding me of every single day, and that's that my hairline was receding, and so was my youth. And here I am today, a bald man in his mid-30s, offering you the only bit of advice I have. You're never going to really figure it all out. The world becomes more familiar and less recognizable. Much like graduation, life is a constant coalescence of contradiction. It's never really going to make much sense. Now, I can't end it there. You'll never have all the answers. Go get them, class of 2025. What kind of graduation speech is that? This is supposed to be aspirational. You deserve way better than what I'm offering you right now. I'll reference that survey I sent you guys a couple months ago. Remember the one that asked you what you wanted from this speech? You guys gave some good feedback. One of you said, be funny. That was immediately followed by one of your classmates saying, don't try too hard to be funny. I hope to make at least one of you proud today. It was suggested I mention how cool Ryan Lindsay is and not mention how lame Ryan Lindsay is. 1 for 2. Someone said I shouldn't do my Kermit the Frog voice. I don't know why they'd suggest that, but Go with it. Someone said don't do the Hulk Hogan voice, which is confusing. I don't have a Hulk Hogan voice. Hulk Hogan's the worst. I'm guessing they got their 80s wrestling's icons mixed up. And we're requesting that I avoid doing
my Macho Man impression, which was requested by another student in the survey. And let me tell you something. The Macho Man makes minimal posthumous appearances, but considering his interest theme was the same as yours, the timeless graduation bop known as Pomp and Circumstance, even the grave can't prevent him from making some good macho madness into the proceedings. Oh yeah!
Someone suggested I avoid anything too cringe. I'm sorry. Why? Why would I do that? Why would I throw a Randy Savage impression into a graduation speech? Why would I spend weeks trying to perfect those
Macho mannerisms.
Well, I listen to your best advice. Just be you. Funny Mr. Whitaker. Talk like you do in class. That's what makes your jokes great. Be yourself. Be yourself. Just be yourself. Trust yourself. First of all, thank you. Like most, I regularly struggle with self-doubt. Focus on what I'm not instead of what I am. And that kind of encouragement wasn't expected when I sent the survey, but upon receiving it, I realized just how much it was needed. And so thank you, class of 2025. Thank you for being you. And more importantly, take your own advice. You can't be the best version of yourself without being yourself. And don't take it from me. Take it from Shakespeare. To thine own self be true. Take it from Kendrick Lamar. I choose me. I'm sorry. Take it from Kayla Day, protagonist of the 2018 film 8th Grade, one of cinema's greatest heroes, who legendarily said, okay, so the topic of today's video is being yourself. And it's like, aren't I always being myself? And it's like, yeah, for sure, but being yourself is like not changing yourself to be someone else, because you could be the most popular kid at school or like have the hottest boyfriend or whatever, but like what's the point if you're not being yourself? True words of wisdom. That wasn't a joke. The survey asked if you'd prefer this speech to be more ironic or sincere, and that was a trick question. I'd never cheapen the day with irony. Every word of this speech is sincere. We can find wisdom from the greatest wordsmiths of our past. We can find wisdom from the greatest wordsmiths of our present. And just as surely, we can find wisdom from insecure, ostensibly babbling 8th graders. Say what you want about what Kayla Day just said there, but she's being herself. She's taking her own advice. You can scoff, snarl, snicker, or sneer at the filler words, but you can't doubt her sincerity and her wisdom. She's actually taking her own advice. Think back to your own time in this building. Think about your time back in middle school when you were in and out of here. TikTok and Outer Banks, Stranger Things, Fortnite, Minecraft, blinding lights, the adults are talking, and watermelon sugar high. I'm sure you were a lot of things. Confused, complicated, and cringe. But you were something else. You were you. Middle school you is you at your most embarrassing. Everyone's realizing how little things make sense, how bizarre and terrifying yet inevitable and irreversible change tends to be. No one really reacts to it well. But it's also you at your most sincere, your purest reaction to the world's general nonsense. And although that masked 8th grader who once strolled these halls may be unrecognizable to you now, you're still that kid, and you always will be. You're going to change so much, and you're not going to change at all. Trust me, I was 13 2 decades ago, watching my oldest sister watch the stage like you guys will in a few moments. A ludicrously loud, astoundingly sweaty, music blaring, pro wrestling loving, junk food eating, Jack Black worshiping goofball. I was me. And I was afraid of that kid well into adulthood, hiding him, concealing him behind a veil of unconvincing, ironic detachment, an insincerity that made me closer to the worst version of myself than the best. And it wasn't until recently that I truly learned to love and embrace that embarrassing version of myself from yesteryear. But I do now. because I listened to your advice, class of 2025, and I can't thank you enough for your guidance. And now it's your turn. Just be yourself, your true self, the best version of yourself. And that means never abandoning the weirdo who once stumbled through this building. Okay, time for me to finally end this thing so you guys can finally go begin that thing. But in the interest of being yourself, I have one last thing to share. Hey, Catherine Peck, adulthood's a trek that can feel like a wreck. Bills, taxes, a fifth Shrek, what the heck? Doesn't matter if you're buff, gruff, and all that stuff. Life, well, Tyler Reagan sure get tough. You know Zoe Belt, some jabs you're dealt could leave a welt so brutal and harsh you'll be flaking and scabby till you're aching like Gabby, but you're a graduate now, and that's not too shabby. Don't get crabby. Mess those up. Carlin Lundberg and Wolf, Summer, I've got a tip for you. Today's not a bummer. It's okay to be feely, young Colton Mealy, but Mr. Evan Immel, no need to get grimmel. You got what you need to succeed. Like Carter Billington, you've so many Skillingtons. Like the brothers Turner, you're a lifelong learner. Like the sisters Corbett, you've got more grit. You're top-tier men like the Pontier twins. You can change the game, monuments in your name. Ben Keats Street, Bella Hayes Place, Morelli Plaza, and Derek Wilmot Presidential Library. You've hit a metaphorical homer like that lad Brendan Schlomer. Like Allie Miller, your society's pillar. Like Trevor Nupp, your trajectory's up. Like Kay and Emma Brown, you've earned your gown. Like Callie Chapman, you deserve that cap, man. Adulthood's arrived. You're leaving the hive, so strive as long as you're alive. You'll surely nosedive, but with drive, you'll revive and survive and just as surely thrive because you're the Indianola class of 2025. Thank you.
I don't know how to follow that. Wow. That guy is a ball of energy. Thank you, Mr. Whitaker. Congratulations, graduates of 2025. It's an honor to be here. My name is Daryl McDonald. Those of you who know me as coach. I'm here today to recognize a truly exceptional group of graduates, those who have chosen to serve in the United States military. I grew up in a small town in northern Iowa, northeastern Iowa actually. I enlisted in the United States Marine Corps between my junior and senior year. In 1987, right after graduation, I left for boot camp. I turned 18 in boot camp. I later served in the Gulf War as a missile systems operator. The military taught me integrity, loyalty, discipline, resilience, leadership, and purpose. Lessons that I've shaped my entire life around. Today, after spending 16 years as a high school history teacher and a football coach, both in Arizona and here in Iowa, my mission and purpose is to serve and support fellow veterans professionally and in the community. I'm proud to call Indianola my home and prouder to have raised my sons as Indianola Indians as well. The Indianola community is proud and grateful for your commitment. Indianola embodies the spirit of unity, pride, and support. This is your hometown and your roots to the virtues you take with you into your futures. To those of you who have chosen to serve, you had options, you had choices. You could have done anything, gone anywhere, but you chose to serve this country. That choice is powerful. It speaks to your character, your patriotism, and your commitment to something bigger than yourselves. The military will offer you challenges, opportunities, brotherhood, sisterhood, and growth that no other path can match. The friendships you make, the experiences you gain, they'll stay with you for life. The choice is commendable, honorable, and deeply respected. In a world full of easy paths and personal gain, you chose courage and commitment. Choosing to serve in the military is not just a sacrifice, it's an investment. It's a decision that can open doors to education, leadership opportunities, leadership development, and lifelong skills. You'll gain confidence, learn teamwork, under pressure, of course, and discover your true potential. You'll travel, experience diverse cultures, and grow in ways you never imagined. This path will challenge you, but most importantly, it will empower you. You will leave the surface not only having served your country, but with the tools and experiences that enrich every aspect of your life going forward. As I read each of your names, please stand to be recognized by the audience. Family and friends, I do ask that you hold your applause until after I've listed everybody's name, please. Carson Brazy, United States Navy. Wyatt Grissom, United States Navy. Brody Hermanson, Air National Guard. Reese Lucas, Air National Guard. Logan Oswald, United States Air Force. Christopher Stile, Iowa Army National Guard. Randy Winter III, United States Army. On behalf of your families, your community, and fellow veterans, thank you. We are so proud of you, we honor you, and we are with you every step of the way. Thank God, thank you, may God bless you, and Semper Fidelis.
I just want to take one last look. You look wonderful. We are so proud of you, each and every one. The following students have received a Purple Silver Cord for achieving a cumulative grade point average of 3.6 to 3.99. Students, please stand and face your families to be recognized as I call your name. Let's hold applause until the end when we can celebrate them all together. Zoe Belt, Carter Billington, Dana Blake, Adeline Boggs, Katen Boswell, Ellen Brody, Kaylin Brown, Owen Carlton, Sawyer Chapman, Callie Chapman, Jacob Chickering, Brinley Cleveland, Ellen Corbett, Grady Cox, Isabel Crooks, Liberty Curl, Paige Dahl, Tate Dales, Macy Darr, Adler Dykey, Nicholas Fell, Daisy Garcia, Royer Cardenas, Owen George, Ashlyn Gilbert, Nadia Giuffretti, James Hensley, Reed Jackson, Olivia Jackson, Mason Jones, Aiden Keller, Benjamin Keat, Kylie Kindlespire, Joshua Kronman, Macy Lurseth, Jordan Lovan, Reese Lucas, Josie McGraw, Allie Miller, Amelia Morlock, Brody Page, Abigail Peterson, Kaya Phillips, Gabriel Petrowski, Connor Pollard, Jacob Pontier, Sylvia Rainey, Kyle Roberson, Nicole Ruby, Brendan Schlomer, Isabel Shivers, Michaela Simpson, Mackenzie Sloan, Carson Slora, Timothy Stanley, Kason Storn, Hannah Swedeberg, Andrea Taylor, Walker Thomas, Grace Vandenberg, Abigail Vasey, Autumn Vimettle, Maxwell Medmore, Aaron Wetzler, Randy Winter, and Summer Wolf. Thank you. Students, you may be seated. The following students have received a gold cord for achieving a cumulative grade point average of 4.0 and above. Students, please stand and face your families to be recognized as your name is called, and we'll hold applause and celebrate you all at the end. Gabrielle Aiken, Vincent Anderson, Kate Baker, Elise Bierman, Anna Blanchard, Elsa Broden, Emma Brown, Jordan Brown, Abigail Corbett, Lauren Danielson, Andrew DeWall, Sully Downey, Simon Gilfanov, Chloe Hart, Taylor Hoger, Ella Jack, Trevor Knupp, Julia Lewis, Lathan McDaniel, Brady Myers, Aspen Nelson, Isabella O'Mara, Cameron Overton, Catherine Peck, Kelsey Peterson, Lauren Philippi, Bailey Stewart, Dylan Turner, Logan Turner, Peyton Weber, Derek Wilmot, Ryan Young, and Zoe Zuck. Congratulations.
Seniors, congratulations. I wish you all the best in the future and hope the Indianola High School has provided you with the tools you need to reach your goals and to get started on your next adventure. At this time, it is my pleasure to present the class of 2025 to Mrs. Paul and the Indianola Board of Education. These students have successfully met the requirements for graduation set forth by Indianola High School and the state of Iowa. Would the first row please stand and come forward? Faria A. Abdirahman. Jacob Aaron Ackelson. Emmett Jade Adams Tyler. Gabriel May Aiken. Jonathan Amisi. August John Anderson. Haley Ann Elaine Anderson. Jaden Dean Anderson. Vincent Stephen Anderson. Victoria Sulin Andrews. Michael Thomas Apple. Miley Nicole Baber. Kate Evelyn Baker. Kayla Sue Barth. Amos G-Man Bauman. Killian Jill Bellamy. Zoe Lynn Belt. Isabella Emma Benge. Erin Iris Betts. Elise Mary Bierman. Carter Scott Billington. Dana Ray Blake. Anna Marie Blanchard. Cadence Page Bloom. Grace Marie Bowden. Adeline Marie Boggs. Aiden Charles Boyes. Caton Elizabeth Boswell. Nex Joe Bradshaw. Carson Andrew Brazy. Ellen Ann Brody. Cammie Carolyn Nicole Brower. Emma Ann Brown. Jordan Jolie Brown. Kaylin Marie Brown.
Jersey Jaylyn Busmus. Maggie Ray Buttry. Owen James Cameron. Owen William Carlton. Cody Michael Carpenter. Hunter William Castile. Aiden Antonio Ceballos Montelongo. Elias James Chadwick. Callie Reese Chapman. Sawyer Gavin Chapman. Holt Michael Charleville. David Solomon Chavez. Jacob Ross Chickering. Hunter Dean Childs. Savannah Lee Christian. Jadalyn Rose Cirksina. Caden Daniel Cirksina. Brinley Rose Cleveland. Christian Jose Contreras. Abigail Kaylee Corbett. Ellen Claire Corbett. Jesus Jose Corral. Grady J. Cox. Isabel Jo Crooks. Braden Robert Kraus. Leanna Marie Cunningham. Liberty Mamie Sue Curl. Paige Sue Dahl. Tate Charles Dales. James Allen Damon. Lauren Marie Danielson. Macy Marie Dar. Brenna Lynn Doffenbach. Adler John Dykey. Aiden William Deist. Andrew James DeWall.
Braxton Lee Dodema. Sully Ray Downey. Evie Faith Duncan. Brendan Lee Easton. Mackenzie May Eckstein. Camden Ray Edgerton. Justin Zachary Eslick. Caleb Michael Falkowski. Nicholas Howard Fell. Kylie Marie Fry. Anne Sierra Fuller. Ella Joy Gable. Daisy Joanna Garcia. Royer Smith Garnica Cardenas. Owen Claire George. Taylor Ray Gibson. Ashlyn Faith Gilbert. Simon Alexander Gilfanoff. Nadia Rose Giaffretti. Sabrina Grace Goheen. Noelle Elizabeth Graham. Wyatt Gabriel Grissom. Alexa Sue Hale. Brittany Diane Hall. Gracie May Hamilton. Chloe Marie Hart. Isabella Marie Hayes. Abigail Renee Henley. James J. Hensley. Brody Ray Hermanson. Shea Marie Hernandez. Taylor Marie Hoger. Isabel Ray Holt. Gabriel Adam Hoover. Miles Vincent Huffstetler.
Evan Richard Emal. Corbin Jackson Eisenberg. Ella Rose Jack. Olivia Faith Jackson. Reed Harlow Jackson. Theodore Tandon Johnson. Mason Matthew Jones. Elizabeth Renee Ann Carnes. Elena J. Keefe. Aiden Reed Keller. Benjamin Robert Keat. Kylie J. Kendallspire. Wyatt Todd Klein. Trevor Wayne Knupp. Joshua Matthew Kronman. Lily Jo Cruz. Macy J. Lurseth. Julia Ann Lewis. Ryan Allen Lindsay. Conlon Harold Liventals. Jordan Hung Lovan. Reese Ann Lucas. Isaac Nathan Lucci. Carlin Anna Lundberg. Kiara Michelle Malley. Calissa Lee Manley. Ava Lynn Marr. Cayman Matthew Marks. Alan Martinez Garcia. Shane Matthew Martz. Keela Bree Matthias. Dean Christian McCann. Lathan Thomas McDaniel. Aiden Guy McFarland. Josie Christine McGraw. Aubrey Joe McCassin.
Colton Alexander Neely. Alexa Rain Meyer Aguilera. Brady Frederick Verwers Myers. Alexander William Milani. Allie Renee Miller. Riley Elizabeth Monson. Amelia Ray Walton Morlock. Keely K. Morrow. Dason Michael Moss. Maggie Jane Naylor. Jarek Dwayne North. Aspen Joy Nelson. Clara Eileen Nickel. Isabella Gracelyn O'Mara. Avery John Oakley. Logan Alexander Oswald. Cameron Emma Overton. Nathaniel David Overton. Xander Dean Overton. Brock Richard Oxford. Brody Warner Page. Camden Lee Palmer. Laura Crisan Parmentier. Catherine May Peck. Kelsey Ann Peterson. Abigail Ella Peterson. Gabriel Allen Peterson. Lauren Irene Philippi. Kaya Lee Phillips. Samuel R. Phipps. Isaiah Timothy Pilot. Gabriel Patrick Petrowski. Graciela Lieva Piotrowski. Morelli Plaza. Connor Michael Pollard.
Aiden Jeffrey Pontier. Jacob Matthew Pontier. Dominic Gage Powell. Aaliyah Rihanna Preston. Sylvia Sue Rainey. Sergio Joel Ramos. Gavin John Reed. Giovanni Curtis Richardson. Kyle Wesley Robertson. Jeremy Michael Rosenberger. Nicole May Ruby Todd. Nevaeh Nicole Sines. Danielle Louise Sams. Miley Sophie Sanders. Tyler Jean Santee. Brendan Lee Schlomer. Ava Lynn Schulte. Jada Lynn Semple. Reagan Kate Schur. Isabella Marie Shivers. Grant Thomas Sickles. Maggie Jo Sides. Michaela Judith Simpson. Mackenzie Beth Sloan. Carson Joseph Slora. Ethan Frederick Soldwich. Quinn David Stafford. Dublin Kyle Stanley. Timothy Michael Stanley. Peyton Elizabeth Steele. Christopher Matthew Stile. Bailey Renee Stewart. Joseph Allen Stone. Kaysen David Storm. Anthony Hayden Strable. Luke Thomas Strain. Hannah M. Swedberg. Andrea Lynn Taylor.
Brian James Taylor. Lexi Brooke Thomas. Walker John Thomas. Ava Grace Ticky. Matthias Chile Todd Leon. Dylan James Turner. Logan Dean Turner. Meredith Ann Tyler. Grace Lauren Vandenberg. Abigail Lynn Vasey. Jacob Stewart Vermeer. Benjamin Augustine Viegas. Emma Elaine Vinsick. Autumn Alexis Vimetal. Rylan Marie Wadley. Haley Ann Walker. Peyton Jean Weber. Maxwell Christopher Wedmore. Gilbert Cody Weig. Aaron Nelson Wetzler. Will Elliott Whalen. Jada M. Wilhelmi. Carson Orvin Williams. Derek Thomas Wilmot. Randy Dean Winter III. Kendra Joe Witzke. Summer Ray Wolf. Bladen Allen Wolver. Hunter Jackson Woods. DeForest Wayne Young. Ryan Joseph Young. Zoe Olivia Zuck. Daniel May Zyzanski. Seniors, please stand. Danielle, this is your time to shine. After many years of being last, you will get to be the first to show your classmates how to move their tassels to signify they have each accomplished something that nobody can take away. Please move your tassel from the right side to the left side. Graduates, please follow Danielle's direction. Graduates, you may be seated. Graduates, let me be the first to thank you for making the most of your high school experience. Congratulations to each of you from the entire Indianola staff, and best of luck in the future. Represent your alma mater well wherever life's journey takes you. Before we complete our ceremony today, all attendees please remain seated while the graduates exit today's ceremony. Once the graduates have left the gym area, you may exit the building using any of the exits. Thank you all for attending this year's graduation ceremony. Graduates, please now stand one last time as a class and turn to the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Indianola High School graduated class of 2025.